Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me here today. Forgive me that my head is not in the video. This is just the best way that I could set it up with the charger and everything today. So at the very least, you can sort of see what's going on with the cards down here, which was the goal. Thank you to everybody who has sent emails and messages asking if I'm okay. I am okay. I've had a lot happen in the last couple of weeks, and I have felt really drained. And I just haven't felt energetically ready to kind of jump back on here and read. I don't know if you do any kind of spiritual or psychic work, you know that it takes your own energy to do the work. And I did have personal readings to catch up on it as well. And I wanted to honor you guys and get those out and done first. So really, by the time I got done doing the personal readings, I just didn't have anything left to get on the YouTube. So I just took a break, a little recharge my batteries, get back to center, that kind of thing. But thank you for checking on me. I appreciate it so much. I hope that you guys are doing well. I'm going to read today on Harry and Meghan because that's what you guys like the best. But if you want readings for the signs, November is halfway over now, but for December, let me know. I think I may start moving away from Harry and Meghan, but a lot of times when I do different videos, they're not getting watched. So let me know what you want to see, and I'll continue to do that. So my first question today is, what are Harry and Meghan's plans for this trip to America? What are they planning? What are Harry and Meghan's plans for this trip to America? Thank you. That's the moon card that comes out first in the upright. Okay. It's not a negative card. It's just about the darkness. Shadow self. Can be secrets. Can be illusion. Three of Swords comes out in the reverse. So then I would read that so far as the illusion is that we are not broken up. We are not fighting. We want to keep the fact that somebody's heartbroken or something's amiss in our relationship under wraps for now. What else can you tell me about their plans? Because there are three swords there, it may even be something to do with the baby, but we'll see. Yeah, so Strength in reverse, so that's Meghan in reverse. This is also a card of, it's never really brute strength. It's not how much you can bench press, but this is about that strength that comes from the inside, your gumption, your will. It's in the reverse. I would still read that as Meghan in the reverse in this case, since we're asking about her specifically. So there's something being done in the shadow. There's something being done in the darkness. Or, you know, it's smoke and mirrors. Hand is faster than the eye kind of deal. We're trying to sell this illusion. And then these are the next two cards, the Three of Swords in reverse and Meghan in reverse. That everything's okay, that Meghan is good. I'm going to clarify the Strength card before I move on. That just came out without me even asking anything. Knight of Wands. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Can also be a creative offer, a work offer, specifically in a creative venture. He's facing Meghan in reverse. Can also be a younger, very passionate energy. It's almost like a teenager. He's very youthful to me. He's very... he thinks with his little head, if you know what I mean there. What else can you tell me about Meghan in reverse, please? The Strength card in reverse. Thank you. Ace of Swords in reverse. So Ace of Swords is a truth card when it's in the upright. This is a card about truth, integrity, honesty, communication, very clear communication. In the reverse, it's just the opposite of that. I definitely feel the energy is that we're hiding something. The point of the trip is to hide something or keep something hidden. And the Death card popped out. This could be hiding the death of an actual person, but it's not normally, I would need other cards around it, and it doesn't look like an actual death to me at this time in the reading. Death is about change and transformation. This could be the demise of a relationship. It's a big transformation. It's caterpillar to butterfly is what I always say. Their plans may include a complete transformation or a complete rebranding, right? To use their own term. But I think in order to make this transformation happen, in order to sell it to the public, they've got to keep a lot of things secret. So right now the focus is on, I see people like moving out furniture in the middle of the night. It's very much that energy. We've got to keep things under wraps. We got to make sure they don't see the public. When I say they, that's who I mean. What's going on? We want to sell them a story. What else can you tell me about Harry and Meghan's plans for this trip to America? What else can you tell me, please? Justice in the upright. 9 of Wands in the upright. What I noticed first, and this is not something I've ever said about these cards, but what I noticed first is the Justice card is an 11 and the 9 is a 9. And see, in the Roman numerals on top of the cards, they're just one off from 10. 10 is completion. 10 is hitting the mark. 10 is reaching your goal. And I feel like I was brought to that specifically to see that first, because they keep doing things and they are just not getting it right. They are just left of center in their efforts. Does that make sense to you? That's what it feels like to me. Like it's almost a 10, but not quite. Almost completion of a cycle. Almost able to reach out and grab it. Not quite. Justice also tells me that I think something may be coming for them. This may be wanting to escape justice or wanting to defend ourselves from justice. 9 of Wands is a card of self-defense, of being able to really issue an effective self-defense. This is somebody who can stick up for himself. He is injured. He's got a bandage around his head, but he can stick up for himself. Right now, when I said that to you, when I said bandage around his head, I'm feeling mental illness there. There's someone who may be dealing with some kind of mental illness, and so he or she is not seeing clearly, and so he's combative. Okay, whoever this person is, I'm saying he, but I hope that you're hearing what I'm actually saying. Whoever this person is feeling combative. This justice could be the monarchy's justice. I say that because of the scales and the sword, but mostly because of the crown and the robe. Okay, this could be wanting to escape the Queen's justice, feeling like I can more efficiently defend myself to the press in America. And there is some mental issue involved there. Okay. I'm going to reshuffle and ask another question. Feel free to fast forward. Some of you like to watch me handling the cards and some of you don't. And I don't mind either way. The thing is, when I don't shuffle, then I get accused of cheating the cards. And when I do shuffle, people are like, can you just not put that in the video? I'm like, well, don't know how to make you guys happy. I'm just playing. Most of you are really happy and I love you so much. Okay, so we asked what were their plans. We're going to ask, how does the Queen feel about that? How is the Queen feeling about Harry and Meghan's plan to move to the United States? How is the Queen feeling about their plans? How is the Queen feeling? All right, I had a lot pop out, and I'm just going to keep them. The Moon in reverse, the 8 of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles. She is focusing on the good. The Moon in reverse is about coming out of darkness, having maybe even, a lot of readers say dark night of the soul, but having a moment of self-doubt and sadness, and allowing yourself to have that and allowing yourself to grieve it, but then coming out of it. And what I see here is that British thing we talk about, that stiff upper lip, that keep calm and carry on. She's not a victim. She's not a martyr. She's not going to sit around in victimhood and cry about her losses. That's not who she is or who she's ever been. Okay? What we know about Queen Elizabeth is that she's a very strong woman. She's intelligent and cunning. And she really feels, to me, the energy feels like, if you don't want to be with me, fine. I don't want to be with anybody that doesn't want to be with me. And it's interesting that the Queen of Pentacles comes out at the end here, because a lot of times this card comes out for me as Kate Middleton. Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, however you would like for me to address her. Please don't give me flack for that. You know who I'm talking about. Kate's a Capricorn, and the Queen has said recently, I think a year ago, when she issued statements about each of them, about Meghan and Kate, she called Kate trusty. And the media kind of jumped on that and laughed at it and made fun of it. But what they didn't, I think, understand is that in the British culture, when you say that someone is dependable or reliable, it's one of the highest compliments that can be paid to that person. Okay, it's something that the British people, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, it's something that the British people value very highly, is that a person can be trusted, is that a person can be depended on, that a person is loyal. And I feel that's how the Queen feels. She's looking not at what she's losing. She's just choosing instead to look at what she does have. And she knows that Kate's going to be a wonderful queen, and she's very happy and secure knowing that. So she's okay. She's not, it's not a happy thing. She's got emotions about it because she's a person, but she's not going to sit around and mope around about it and cry about it. Your decisions are your own. You made your bed, lie in it. Cool. I like that about her. I like it. Now, I had another question come to mind, so I'm going to ask it. And that question was whether Harry and Meghan have the same plan. Are they on the same page? Are they together in this, or are they separated? Because I get a lot of reports of them, showing up to events and leaving events in separate vehicles. So are Harry and Meghan together in this plan? Are they doing this together? Are they of like mind? Thank you. Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Moon in reverse, guys. The Moon card is very present in this reading. Interesting, because last night was a full moon in Taurus. So things may be changing. I have Five of Pentacles in reverse, Moon in reverse, and Seven of Swords in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to be left out. There's someone in this, I don't know which one of them yet, but there's someone that is afraid of poverty, but this doesn't feel like material poverty. Somebody's afraid of being kicked out of the relationship, it feels like. Somebody's afraid. This is not being kicked out of the royal family. This is falling out of good graces, is what it feels like to me. Okay, maybe I don't love what's happening right now. I don't like lying and sneaking around, but I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose because I don't want to be out in the cold. What else can you tell me about this Five of Pentacles? What else can you tell me about this Five of Pentacles? If you can tell me who this is, that would be wonderful. Who is feeling these things? Okay, well, that one just wanted to come out. King of Wands in reverse. Whoa, okay. Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh, very interesting. And the Tower in reverse. Guys. So, King of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. These are a power couple when they're upright. These are two people sitting in their passionate energy. They're very able to manifest things. They're very able to create the life that they want. And they do it together. They're counterparts. They're equals. This is a very strong couple. Two very strong individuals, very passionate, but they know how to work with each other. This is not, it doesn't feel like passionate like we argue all the time. This feels passionate like we see how they're looking at each other. We are so equal. We are so secure in ourselves that we look at each other for making decisions. We are on the same page. We want the same thing. We are able to create that. Now, we're both fiery, okay? That's true. We're both fiery people, but we work together. Now, the thing is, these both came out in reverse, like this. So now what you have is two fiery, feisty people not on the same page, not in alignment. If you look at the faces on these cards, they're looking away from each other, okay? So I've got my passion and I'm looking that way, and you've got your passion and you're looking that way, okay? And then we have, let me set those right on my board, and then we have the Tower in reverse. This does not mean the Tower moment's not happening. This is either we're ignoring the Tower moment or we're pretending it didn't happen, or we're trying to avoid it happening. Like, you can already see the Tower is falling, but we're going to do everything we can to not have it fall. I think that this is the answer to whether or not they're making plans together. This feels very much, sorry, let me put them back like they were. This feels very much like yes, but no. Like, we're doing this together, but we don't like it. There's a lot of fighting. There's a lot of disagreement. We're both looking in separate directions at this point. It's not a good situation. It's not a partnership. That's what I'd like to say. It's not a partnership, okay? We're not working together as a team to achieve some common goal. We're just stuck in this crap together now because there's been lying. There's been sneaking around, okay? I'm going to clarify this Tower in reverse. See what we get. Clarify this Tower in reverse for me, please. What is this Tower in reverse referring to? Clarify this Tower in reverse. Thank you. Okay, yeah. So this is their public image mostly. This is how they are viewed in the press. We have the Six of Wands that came out. It came out in reverse, but this is the Hero's Welcome card. This is victory. This is celebrity. This is applause. This is riding. Literally, this guy is so pompous. He's riding through town on his horse while the people yell at him how great he is and throw their roses at his head. And my hero, our champion. It's that kind of energy. And I feel that this was always what was wanted, but it was not what was achieved. What else can you tell me about this Tower in reverse, please? I'm so amused by that, you guys. Yeah, okay. And this popped over as I'm talking to you, the World card in reverse. We are not seen in the eyes of the world in the way that I, or we, would like to be seen. We are not being perceived in the way that we would like to be seen, despite our best efforts. But despite all of those PR articles that are coming out on a daily basis, I think now, the world is still not buying what we're selling, man. So I think they think that they will be in charge of their narrative by coming to the U.S. I still don't. I'm going to ask one more question because I just don't know about Harry. And I got to make it quick because my video is going to cut off, but I'll go fast. Okay. Is Harry going to stay in the United States? Does Prince Harry plan to stay permanently in the United States? Okay. World card in reverse again. I may or may not keep that. That might just be because it was there in the middle. Is Harry going to stay in the United States? Eight of Wands in the reverse. So that's a card of manifesting quickly. It's also a Cupid's arrow card, but it's in the reverse. Yeah. So here's what I have. Harry actually came out. So we have Eight of Wands in reverse, Knight of Swords, and then on top of the Knight of Swords, Five of Wands in reverse came out. So this is a card of swift movement normally, but in the reverse, it's a card of inaction. It feels slow like molasses. Then we have Harry, who is always impetuous and wants to move forward very quickly. And then we have Five of Wands over him. It was in reverse, and it was sitting on top of him. So I want to get out of this. I want to go running, but I can't. There's so much fighting. I got to get out from under this conflict. I've got to come out of this energy of conflict. One more card for Harry, please. One more card. Is Harry going to stay in the United States? What's his plan? He's avoiding... God, I feel like he's on autopilot. I feel like Prince Harry, right now, this is who he is at his core. We know this. This card comes up for him. This is never an insult when it comes up for him. But this is sitting on top of him. These came out sitting on top of Harry's card. This is what's pressing on his chest right now. I don't want to fight. And I don't want to lose her. I don't want to break up. I don't want the world to see me break up, okay? Because the World card came out in reverse right at the beginning. He's going to have to learn to get past that. He's going to have to step into some really painful things before, you know, before he's able to move forward, before he's able to come back to himself. All right, guys, tell me what you thought about this reading. Give me some thumbs up and some comments, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.